So here's some examples of phrases and techniques you can use when addressing a child's separation anxiety and concerns. And these are things that you might find helpful. So there's some examples. So about acknowledging their and then validating their feelings. So you can say something, like, I understand that it can be hard to be away from mummy or daddy, and it's okay to feel a little scared or sad. We can talk about it if you want to. That's some examples. Providing reassurance and comfort, just reassure them that you'll always come back to pick them up, and reassure them that their teacher is there to look after them as well. You'll tell them, your teacher will take good care of you whilst I'm away. And the stuff that you're probably already doing, letting them know that you love them very much, you're always thinking of them. And at the end of the school day, when you pick them up as well, have those conversations, ask them about what they did at school. What happened with at school that day? Or if you know that there's an activity coming up later on in the week, when the activity passes, remember to ask them about it. How did sports day go today? All those kind of things. Offer explanations and set expectations. So again, talk about the when and the why. So you're going to school because it's a place where you can learn and play with new friends, or during school time, or reassuring the child where you will be. During when you're at school, I'll be at work and we'll see each other again in the afternoon or later on in the day. Always encourage open communication. So reassuring the child that they can talk to you about what's going on for them, or if they do seem quite worried or anxious or scared, or reassuring them that they're not in trouble in any way, let's talk about it. And also as well, reassure them whilst they're at school. If you're worried or you miss me, tell your teacher, and they're also there to help you. So or if they said they felt sad or lonely at school, keep the communication open, talk to them about why they might be feeling that way. But again, it needs to be age appropriate and not like an interrogation. So it's just kind of like a conversation rather than trying to drill down to why they're feeling upset at school. As we've mentioned, practice separation in a gradual manner. So it could be really short play dates with a friend, or even in your house, even in your home. It might be a case of, you might say, your child might be playing in their room or playing in the living room with their toys. And you might say, okay, I'm just going to be in the kitchen, starting dinner or whatever the case is. So they know that you're still around somewhere, but you're nearby. You're not going to be far away. Creating, as mentioned, a goodbye ritual, or like some kind of special goodbye technique, and involving your children in the process. And what we mean by that is things like packing their school bag. You can ask them, what do you want to put in your school bag? Or if they want to take a toy, like a transitional object, allow them to take that toy as well. Or I'm sure we do this a lot already, and let them pick their outfit for the first day if possible. And it might not necessarily mean, you give them the range of the whole wardrobe. You yourself might pick out 3 or 4 appropriate outfits and let them choose from those 3 or 4. So they actually have a stake in the whole process of getting ready for school as well. And focus on the positive experiences. So at the end of the school day, or when you pick them up, talk to them about what was the good stuff, what did they like doing, what made them excited, or what did they like to play with, or what was a fun activity. Try to focus on the positive stuff. I'm not saying you should ignore any negatives or how they're feeling, but where possible, what we call being asset focused. Focus on what worked well for them. But again, as mentioned earlier, every child's going to be unique. So it's really important to kind of adapt these strategies and techniques to suit their age, their developmental stage, and also their own individual needs. So it's really about providing consistent support, reassurance, and open communication can help to address their separation anxiety effectively. And it's about being consistent with it as well.